Welcome to The Real Deal with me, Larry, Lawton, and Benz.
What's up?
Hey, everybody, I got a great show today. First of all, we got a good friend of mine who actually got a tattoo that blew me away, and we're going to talk about that, and I'm going to explain who he is in a minute. Before I get started, everybody, remember, a week from today is the big cruise day. Can't wait, Benz.
Me
Can't
too,
wait, man. It's
Sweet.
yeah, we're going to be on a cruise. We're with Ray. Ray is a good friend of mine. Ray is an expert on marriage. He's been married 6 times. So we're going to talk to Ray.
He's either the expert or the worst guy.
No. He's going to give you the right advice for marriage and divorce.
Okay.
Remember, if you've been married 6 times, are they all divorces, Ray?
Yes.
Nobody died in there. I didn't want to be.
Well, I haven't seen some for a while. So
Oh, no wonder you're not paying child support. Huh? But before I even start with Ray, let's check it out. Guys, Gangster Redemption, still going great. Make sure you check it out. Everybody loves it. We keep talking about the cigars. In fact, I actually had a text meeting with one of the guys yesterday. I think next week we're picking them up. So
What's a text meeting, Larry?
just me texting. Is that a
Not-
meeting?
That's not a fucking meeting. You can just say, I texted this guy. He goes, I had a text meeting.
Well, it sounded good.
That sound good. I may use
Hey, didn't that
that.
sound good, that text meeting?
I had a text
You know
meeting.
what?
Let's have a meeting.
Ray, that's what. Hey, Ray, that's good for one of your wives. So anyway, Gangster Redemption, guys, cigars.
No, that's the Crooked Diamond.
That's the Crooked Diamond cigar. This is the real deal.
This is the real deal.
We don't, no matter how much I fuck up,
It's
we love
live.
it. We don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But you know what? We're gonna have a good show anyway. But we got the cigar coming out. We can't wait. I can't wait. I really can't. I'm dying to get down there, get them. We have to get. I guess we'll have to rent a U-Haul and all that kind of crap. Whatever.
U-Haul.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haul it down here.
Who's you?
You, Larry.
What the fuck? You're getting in that motherfucking van. What am I, the fucking
No,
delivery
it's a
boy?
van. It was a truck a second. I'm not.
yeah.
I can't drive trucks, remember? Last time I tried to help your brother fucking back out of a spot, he fucked up your RV.
Well, just don't let David drive.
Yeah, good point. Good
Apparently, he's like the company driver, though.
point. Yeah, but he's pretty bad. Hey, it's funny. We went on a cruise this last week. My brother, for Ray's 69th birthday, Ray. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
And, first of all, before we even start that, happy Veterans Day, everybody. It's my day.
Yes.
Today's Veterans Day. I am a veteran.
You took that away from us, the ability for us to bring it up.
Well,
to
I'm
you.
giving it to everybody else. Happy
Yeah,
Veterans
yeah,
Day. And that's why Ray's here. He's in the banking business, and he had off today. Correct, Ray?
That's correct. Yeah.
We won't mention,
Federal
in
government.
case you fuck up, we won't mention what bank.
That's
But no, so we went on a cruise on Virgin Voyages, which is Richard Branson's cruise. Great cruise.
First class all the way.
First class, the whole place. And we had such a good time. And, we hate them to end those cruises, and we're going on another one. It's funny, but we got pretty fucked. I got so fucked up the first night. I don't know how I got home. I don't remember going home.
Shocker.
No, did I have a great balcony? Unfucking real.
Yeah, what was that? Like 700 square feet?
The balcony was 535 square feet.
Insane.
It was
the biggest balcony I've ever seen on any cruise.
me too. I mean,
It wrapped around the room.
yeah, it was like, how did I get that? And it was
Someone asked me that last night. I was like, how did he get it? I said, I have no idea.
blew the right guy. No,
Spend the right kind of money.
Yeah.
no, I actually didn't. Bomasi spent more than me.
Yeah, they were mega stars.
They were mega
Mega
stars.
rock
I was a half a mega star.
And I was just a rock star.
He was a rock
Just
star.
a regular rock star.
Just
He was a regular. I was a half a mega, and he was a mega.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Listen, I've been on a lot of cruises and I bought the expensive fucking rooms, but I maintain that it's a fucking mistake. You're hardly in the fucking room. You go there to pass out. By the time you get there, you're so fucking drunk, you don't even know what the fuck it looks like. It doesn't matter. It could be a fucking tube. You get into it.
As long as, to me, because I have claustrophobic now, long as there's a balcony or a window, like you even said, you can open and get out, even if it's jumping down fucking 70 feet and dying anyway. I have to have that. I can't. I get an inside cabin with no fucking. I'd fucking go crazy. I couldn't. I'd sleep on deck naked. Is what I would do.
Yeah.
Which I probably did anyway.
Yeah.
I just don't remember.
I looked at the smaller cabins also when we were walking off the ship.
Oh, did you?
And they were still nice cabins. They had an outdoor, but it wasn't as big as mine was. But to your point, you don't spend any time in there.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, they gave me
that
albums.
is true.
They gave me like Pink Floyd, all these different albums. because they had a record player in there.
That's sweet.
And
Yeah, I had that.
yeah, you didn't have it?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. But they
Well, it's
they,
a
they
mega
first
half.
gave me like Lady Gaga and Pharrell, and it was like, what the fuck? And for my birthday, my bed was filled with these albums. It was like Pink Floyd. It was just it was everybody. Tom Petty, whatever.
Oh, shit.
It was really cool. But I played Pink Floyd for one side, and that was the whole time I was in the cabinet.
Oh,
So
I
they
didn't
give
use
you
mine.
actual records on
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit?
yeah.
I mean, with a record player, with a speaker for Bluetooth, for all that. I used my Bluetooth. It was funny because what I did in my suite is the balcony was so nice. We had a party after Ray's dinner party in my room. We gave him sex toys and stuff like that for his birthday. He's 69 years old. So what are you doing, Ray? Showing a dildo?
Oh, dude, Santana, Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, sure.
Tom
Yeah,
Petty,
yeah.
Dark Side of the Moon. These
I know,
are pretty
it's
dope
perfect.
foursome.
Yeah.
You get to keep these?
No.
I didn't.
But you know what's cool about the room? When you go in there, the megastars. The reason I got my megastar room is because you get free liquor in the room. It's free. You know, drink's expensive on that
No,
shit.
it's not
about
free.
$11.
You pay
It's
for
one
it.
Yeah. But you know, the paying there was better than paying $11 a drink.
Yeah.
All over the fucking shit.
It's one bottle of each one of those whatever.
No, it's not just one.
I was told that. I had multiple bottles, but you can't
we
get a
could.
second vodka. or
In
anything.
fact, not only did we get more, I took one home. There's one in my bar.
Really? Okay.
He took the
what I
fucking
heard.
cruise booze home.
I got to show you the fucking cruise bottle.
He literally stole the fucking bottle.
They cheap.
Oh, the tiny little fucking Grey Goose.
Oh yeah.
No, that Belvedere.
Belvedere, same shit.
You know, so here's the bottle. If anybody wants to know, I didn't steal it. I ended up paying for it, obviously, because of the cost of the room. So you're allowed to do this, and I was going to take more, but
No fucking shot.
yeah, why
You're
not?
allowed to
No
take more.
shot, bro. There's no way you should have been taking that out.
Well,
Just because
listen.
you paid for it. You paid to drink it on the fucking cruise.
No, it didn't say you have to drink on the cruise.
They already gave you the big dick balcony. Now you're gonna fucking rob them.
I had to get something out
Have
of
to
that.
rob them. Yeah.
So anyway, we had Ray. We drank. My brother and I drank 4 bottles of that alone.
And they kept
just put them in
replenishing
there.
it?
As a matter of fact, you just hit the thing, more booze, and they come in. It costs
But
nothing.
more booze button.
It's kind of like a more booze. Well, everything's on your phone.
Okay.
You actually have an app, and you could get room service right on everything. They have a thing called Shake Your Phone, Shake for Champagne.
Yeah.
Wherever you are on the ship, you start
They
shaking
find
your
you.
thing, and they'll find you and come bring you a bottle of champagne
Sheesh.
or a drink too.
You know, my guy that took care of our room, it was like he had like more than twins. Anytime you needed him, he was like right there.
Yeah.
You walk out the door when we were in Bimini.
The butler guy.
Yeah, the butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there.
I had the same thing. Matter of fact, I seen the guy in Bimini. He was running. Our guy was Gabriel, who was running. You walked into the area where we paid. We ended up getting a $500 cabana.
Yes.
For them. I don't know what the fuck. I really didn't stay on
You weren't
Bimini.
inside the cabana. You just stayed out there in the sun, pretty much.
No, not underneath. We were looking at the people. You know, I was people watching.
Okay. Yeah, voyeur.
No.
That kind of watching.
Yeah, not really. I'm not like that.
I was.
Oh, you do? Well, that's why. Now we're going to bring this up now. Now, I had to get a beer so you can see what kind of beer I'm drinking. Just go to the video. Hold on.
He's drinking a Corona like he's fucking. Oh, Larry, that was a mistake. You ain't stopping that.
Bet I do.
100%. As soon as you move,
You know, I hate when they're right.
you beer tapped yourself. Funny guy.
That was funny. Anyway, so we went on a cruise for Ray's 69th birthday. Great time, right? It really was. And congratulations again. And of course, Ray was a hit of the ship because he was married the most, I think, on the ship. People were asking, is that true? So Ray's on his 6th marriage. So
He's like the 1%er of marriages.
Well, we're going to talk about that. Only him and
ride
Larry.
a Harley. You know, that's one of percenters.
You know, no, just because you ride a Harley, you're not a 1%. Let me get that. I know what 1%ers are. You know that, right? I don't know what many bodies you got, but boy, how many wives? So what happened on the cruise ship is people would say, hey, yeah, he's been married. We're his 69th birthday. And we say, but his real claim to fame is he's married 6 times. They go, what? Did you say 6 times? I used to say that. So the big question everybody's going to ask on this show. Now, you are an expert because you know how to do it. You know the signs, you know things. Listen, let's be real. You married 6 times, it gets easy to get out. I mean, mentally. I've been married 3. Well, I don't. Do you consider Teresa my third, Benz?
I mean, you could say that you were married to her. You were like you were married. You just never gave her the honest ring.
Right.
No, I didn't live with her.
But
Oh, yeah, that's true. No, so you can't. No.
Yeah, 14 years though. I was with
but
her.
she kind of ran your life, so you were married.
What the fuck? You think she ran my life?
Pew, pew.
Fucking, oh yeah, that's taking a shot over the bow. No, that's right into the wheelhouse, motherfucker.
This is going to be a fist fight right now.
Oh, all right, Ray, you ain't making 70.
I said, why don't you get a motorcycle? Teresa wouldn't let him.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know what I'm getting now, Ray?
Do not get that fucking Yamaha Chinese bullshit.
What do you get?
I don't care if it's
I'm gonna ride by
1900.
your house.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot you.
Holy fuck, man.
What's wrong
Now
with
I'm dying twice.
It's Chinese. It's
So what, Ray?
Oh, you gotta buy. If you want,
I love the Chinese.
If you want to be a man, get a Harley.
I love Xi.
Oh, my God.
Xi, like Trump used to say. President Xi, or whatever.
Do not get a Japanese bike. Oh my God.
Oh, jeez, it looks like I'm losing
I've
respect.
had.
I don't know. My audience is going to say, what the fuck? He's right. But wait.
I don't have to have this tattoo.
No,
removed.
I wouldn't tell. So we were on the ship. And again, we're all very, very close friends. We've been for years and years and years. And we go to dinners. We go to vacations. We RV together.
Yep.
And we fucking... Ray has seen me on acid. Is that funny as shit when I'm on acid?
Oh, yeah.
I like to
He likes to sing. Yeah.
Sing.
What the fuck are you talking about? Larry doesn't do drugs.
No, that's true. That was way, way back. So anyway...
Yeah, before prison. When Ray was still on his second.
No, 4th. No, 3rd.
No, it's probably second.
Yeah, probably. No, so anyway, we have a lot of fun. So we would go to dinner. So this time, Ray's birthday, and again, the best part of our group, if you don't want to go, don't go. Nobody's fucking where you at. Just don't do it. Nobody, you've been with us. Nobody gives a fuck. Just go have fun.
Yeah.
So we're out on a cruise ship, and matter of fact, the last dinner I didn't go to. I stopped in for a shot.
You did, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. But because I've been on the cruise, that was my second cruise, so I knew what I liked and what I didn't like.
Sure.
Should have stayed at the dinner and not lose money at the casino. But anyway,
Me too.
yeah. So anyway, we're at dinner's Ray's dinner. Like we said, one dinner we're all going to is with Ray's
On my birthday.
on his
birthday
birthday,
dinner,
which
right.
was actually
On
Friday.
Friday, yeah.
And which was the 4th. So we went on November 4th to dinner, and we're sitting, and Ray shows me this thing on his arm. And I used to say, and it's a tattoo, and it's my bracelet tattoo. Tell me what it says, Ray.
It says, "I'll never forget."
Yeah, and he put 69. I love that.
69.
No, but show it on can you show it on your camera, Ray? See if you can see it. Yeah.
I don't know if it'll show.
Probably this one, Ray.
Yeah, put it right in front of that.
Oh, there we go.
Keep going. Yeah,
There
come
you
here.
go. They could see it. That's cool.
That is cool.
We always talked about doing that.
But we did talk about, because I have my
all
daughter
gonna
has, and a
do
few
it.
people actually, fans have the one
I'll never
forget on their back. But Ray did that, and I said, "Fuck you, Ray. It's fake."
Yeah.
I'm trying to brush it off. I think no, it obviously it's real.
You got it done while you were on the cruise?
Yeah.
I got it in Key West.
Like real quick, while you were,
Yeah,
you hopped off the boat?
We had about 6 hours in Key West. Or whatever.
I didn't
We got
go off the ship.
Anyways, got off the ship. They had 3 tattoo orders on the ship, and they were booked solid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you think about that before, or just?
I thought about it before we left. I
Oh,
told,
okay.
I told my wife that I was going to get it. So.
Which wife? The current
6,
wife?
6.
Oh, number 6. Okay, no, I'm teasing. Julie's great. What we're going to talk about now is Ray's marriage. Now, a couple of things. What was the longest marriage you've been? How many years?
13 years.
13 years.
Yes.
Okay. Why did you get divorced? Nobody ever asked that question, because I've been divorced twice. Nobody says to me, "Larry, why'd you get divorced?"
It's too personal.
Well, it's not even just that it's 2 persons. Nobody gives a fuck, I don't think. I just want to know, because we're talking about an expert at marriage and divorce. We're going to get in both. So what happened for that marriage, Rick, if I could ask?
Okay. She snored.
That's the one that snored? No,
Yes.
it didn't take 13 fucking years.
Yes, it did. It
What?
did.
You're worse than me with 14 years.
The snoring got progressively worse. I was buying things from all kind of electronic stores to buzz her, to wake her up.
Yeah.
A watch.
Yeah.
And she started snoring, it would buzz her, and And then I went to like a generator and never mind.
That was the vibrator, right?
Yeah.
You know, that one that goes in and out, the fucking machine. I wanted to get that.
But I'm sleeping out on the couch every fucking night, okay? And I have a lot of years ahead of me. Okay?
Now, this is your first marriage?
No, this is my third marriage. It
Well,
lasted
the
13
longest
years.
one. Okay,
the longest one. Okay. And it's like you have to, think about it for yourself. And it's like, do I want to live the rest of my fucking life on a couch?
See, I believe in
can't.
Let me ask you a question. If she didn't snore, would you be married to her?
Probably not.
No, let me tell you something. Hold on.
But that was a big one. That was why I did it.
She snored, and then she got 13 years older, too. Don't forget. As they get older, they lose a little something.
You got a
lose
good
little
point there.
interest.
Yeah.
Listen, there's a bunch of different factors. When you're married 6 times, I can imagine. You will testify or not. When you're married 6 times.
Yeah.
Raise your right hand.
No, I just want to see whether or not you're with me on this. When you're and I can't know for sure. When you're married 6 times,
Yes.
do you actually look forward to seeing the person, or are you just there for business?
That's a good question.
Yeah. 6 times. I mean, you keep going back to it. What the fuck?
It's
That was my next question too.
it's for the business, but
It's for the business. He says it fast enough, then it doesn't sound as bad.
Yeah. Well, after
don't stutter.
After a certain amount of years, it's always for convenience. It gets to a point, that you're no longer. I mean, if I had steak every fucking day, I'd get tired of it. And sex and everything
can I say
else
something,
is the
Ray?
same.
It's nice of you to call a mistake. All your ex-wives are mistakes.
but see, Ray, this is where I'm going to give advice to my audience and even me or anybody. And the reason I am the way I am sexually, and everybody knows I'm open and wild and everything, I'll do things. I could never do it, like you said, have that same, no matter how good it is in the beginning, whatever you're doing. That's why I expand on that. That's the one thing I like to expand. I always told you my sex with it was great and all that. You know that.
Yeah.
But there's other factors. There's always going to be other factors. And if they're okay, sex will blow it for me, meaning I want to have multiple add-ons, adventures, swingers clubs, cruises that are like that, or islands, Jamaica, hedonism, or whatever it is. Have something to look forward to while we still can. And we're active sexually. So we're not dead. Our libidos ain't dying, and I'm not gonna. I got fucking shots for that. I got fucking testosterone for that. I love to fucking have sex like most people do.
You'd get tired of just the same pussy every day.
Absolutely.
He's basically saying the same thing with the steak analogy.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think if you could have got a girl that wanted to expand a little bit, whether it's a little bit, we don't need to jump into the fucking.
Would you still be with her? Good question. If you got that girl that lets you fuck around.
It's not just let you fuck. See, I don't hate
exactly
that.
what it is.
Ray hates that word too, though. He don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be told.
Except he just agreed.
No, I agree in that if we had threesomes, foursomes, would have lasted longer.
Right. Okay. But you still think it might end?
But I stayed 13 years. Yeah.
But was that the main? Was that the main?
I forget this is the real deal.
Yeah. Everybody wants. Okay, everybody, listen to me. And listen to me. This is between everybody out there and me. I'll get it off air, and I'll tell you guys later.
You kind of forget that you're on the air.
That's
like,
we want that. We want that. We want it to be a fun show that people come and they always say the most things people say when we do a show. Goes, man, that went fast. Because it does. We like to hang out and drink beers and smoke joints and whatever the fuck we're gonna do.
But the biggest mistake really is someone that stays together for the kids or for the house or for the cars or whatever.
Oh,
and because
that was the foam. It did look bad.
You just sucked off your fucking beer bottle on fucking air.
People stay together too long in their marriage.
Cut that.
And that's where
Darian,
it's like it's over. I'm not having any more fun.
Listen, that's personal to you, and I don't disagree with it. But I've been with my wife for now 13 years.
Good for you.
And,
you matched me.
No, we're not married. We're not married 13 years. We've been together.
I was with Teresa 14, so I passed you.
Okay,
but you weren't married, and she never lived with you.
That's why it lasted 14 years.
Oh, it definitely lasts longer that way.
Absolutely. That's why I lasted 14 years with Missy too, because I was in prison 12.
You're not married if you listen. Right? Exactly. You said something right. Your longest marriage is his fucking prison sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That's a long fucking time.
I got a lot more pussy than you did. During those
I don't
13
know.
years.
I don't know. You call it man pussy or woman pussy?
Depends on what you call pussy.
Everything's up for suggestions over here.
Female pussy.
Okay.
Then
You
yes,
win. You win
by one.
Ray, what was your shortest marriage?
2 years, I think.
Okay, you think. Okay, 2 years.
I don't keep track of how many
Do you
fucking
know?
years.
I know. He had to show us actually a spreadsheet with the names of his fucking wives on it.
He showed me a list of
Right.
like names, and I said, "What's that?" And he goes, "Like those are my ex-wives." I had to write a list. I forget.
And it's not senile. He's so far from senile. What do they call it?
Senile.
Senile.
He's
Being
not senile,
senile. No, he's not even close.
My wife right now wanted me to put all 6 of them on and have an X through each one.
Well, you know
that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. And when you know, he don't even have to say he's going to break up with the next one. He just puts a line through and comes home with it.
See, darling?
No, you don't say
it was
anything.
her fucking idea.
You just lay in bed, and when she sees that, she goes, "Oh shit, I got to get to bed and get shit together."
Starting off, though, the first 2 or 3, I always got divorced after my first cruise with them. And I don't, they would, Jeanette, actually, my third one.
You talk
said-
about her a lot.
Well, that's
The
my
longest.
son's wife.
Oh, that's why we talk about it. Okay, no.
Son's mom.
But yeah, whatever.
Wife.
Yeah,
He
not
did
wife.
say son's
But
That
wife.
would be some crazy fucking shit, bro.
That's
Hey,
real,
I was born in
Alabama.
I was born in Kentucky.
Kentucky,
you know?
Alabama, the tree goes straight up. Sorry.
Yeah, my son's mother. So, anyways, she said she would, and I'm dead serious. She would not go on a cruise. She said, as soon as you go on a cruise, you get divorced. She would not go on a. We never did go on a cruise because of it.
And how long were you with Jeanette? How long were you with Jeanette?
In her regret when I got divorced, she said, the only regret I have is you never took me on a cruise.
Jeez.
You did go on a cruise, you said.
Not with Jeanette.
And you got divorced anyway.
No, yeah, the first 2.
How long did Jeanette last?
13 years.
Oh, that was the longest,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
son, and the snoring.
yeah.
How do you tell your son that I divorced your mom because she snores?
He just did.
No, I know he did here.
Well,
I'm
hey,
sure
son,
he knows
listen
about
to
that.
this recording.
Oh, he's a fan.
She knows it, but I never told him that. I said, I don't want to sleep on the couch. I don't know. I don't remember. It's too far.
But you're close with your kids, right? I
I could be a lot closer.
Okay, but my point is, you're not like they don't hate you.
No.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. I
No,
mean-
we're good. In fact, I usually when it comes to his birthday, we always me, Julie, and Jeanette will go out to dinner. I'll take.
Oh,
them all
that's it.
out.
That's
Yeah,
it. Does he live around here?
Yeah.
That's cool. Good for you, Ray. Yeah. Listen, any little connection.
But my ex-wife, I mean, it's amicable.
Do you
It's
have
fine.
amicable stuff with all your ex-wives?
Just one.
Oh, just her.
Yeah.
The others are unheard of and unfound, and nobody can find them. No wonder he has no alimony.
Your mystery voice on
I
today.
know today is his mystery voice.
Tales of the Crypt. Do you remember that?
Fucking hair. I remember that. So, I mean, you don't have an amicable? I mean,
I have one. I just had the one.
Okay, I have a question
Larry
for you.
goes back twice on everything.
Well, no.
We just double check.
We'll double check. Here's the. It's in my head. Here's the double check.
And
Here's
then that
the-
goes.
I love this show. I have. I've been divorced twice.
Yes.
My divorces were kind of different. There were cash things, and never, like, we didn't have that knockdown, drag out, fight shit. First of all, the feds took me away from the second one, and the first one, bullets at the house and bad living and all that kind of stuff took me
It's a
away
good
from
way
that.
of leaving a marriage.
Well,
get arrested and leave, and then don't come back for 11 years.
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually went when I did get arrested, and she was young, and I said, you got to go on your way. Go. I mean, come on. You're 23 or 4 at that time, and I'm 34. So she was 22. I met her when she was 19. We were married.
Yeah,
to
19.
whatever the fuck it was. 19 and 31.
Stick to that story, Larry.
Yeah. Stay away.
What?
You didn't pick her up from kindergarten or anything.
Oh, come on, guys. I actually wouldn't let her in a bar that I.
She stood
Because she was
outside. You're not
17.
legal.
No, I wouldn't let. No, the funny story. I think she said it on a video. What happened was I knew her age because I used to sponsor the team. It was Larry's Ladies, and so we go back to the bar, which I knew the guy, and I pretty much owned. Did what I wanted. So I go to her and I said, I asked Tommy, Tommy, and I said, hey Tommy, who's that? He goes, she plays on the team. She's 19. Blah blah blah. She anybody? Nah, she just broke up. Whatever. Oh, okay. 19? Okay, thanks. So we go to the bar, and I said, what are you doing in here? And she goes, what do you mean? She said, I play the team. I said, I know. Everything's free here. You come to the bar, but you're not 21. She said, yes, I am. I said, let me tell you something. I'll give you $5,000 cash if you're 21. And if you're not, you got to show me your tits. Fuck you. She curses me the fuck out. Like of course she's
Wife
not.
material.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So she fucking leaves, fucking hates me. Well, when she hates me so much, she works for a guy in a pizzeria as a waitress. She works for a guy named Johnny who knew who I was, put it that way, as a bad guy. And she went to Johnny. She'll tell you so. She goes, I met this guy. I hate him. He's fucking a gangster. Johnny goes, who is Larry? Because she goes, I want you to kill him, Johnny. You know, joking like how women do it. He goes, Larry? He knew me, of course. No, miss, let's just, forget about it. Let's forget about it. Because he knew how crazy I was. Well, the reason I actually married that wife, and it's the truth, I was on a party. I threw a 10 keg party for everybody on Fort Lauderdale Beach. And this is funny because she tells the best story all the time. I get there, and I was a reader, so I read books. And I get there with, the crew. Everybody sets up a big party and all that. But I take my chair, and I go on the beach, and I have Speedos, right? And you see me in Speedos, how bad I look. So have you, Benz.
Unfortunately,
and put it this way.
Yeah,
put it this way. I was bigger. I was fatter. I was a big fucking...
There was during the Doritos times.
Yeah, exactly. The Pringles on my chest. Yeah, when I smoked. So anyway, I get in. I had a vet at the time, and I tell Tommy at the end of the party, I said, she was there. Missy, her name was.
Right.
We're good friends today. And she says, I said, Tommy, go get some girls. And we used to bring them back to my house. And I usually used to bring about 9 or 10 girls, and it'd be 3 or 4 guys. That's the ratio I like.
Good ratio.
It was a good ratio. I had a big 9-foot bar, and I had all this kind of shit, oak bar. So I see, he goes, okay. He gets everything, but we stop at the elbow room. But I tell her, I said, hey, why don't you drive with me? She hated me now, but obviously she's intrigued. This guy's doing all this shit. She comes. So she comes to the thing. We go to the elbow room, the second floor. If anybody knows the elbow room, Fort Lauderdale, it's been there for 50 years. It's right on the corner of Las Olas Boulevard and A1A, and it's been there forever. So I go up on the top. We hang out. I know some people there. We get back in the vet. We go. Tommy has that set up. People are already in the place. It's popping already. I had a somewhat small jacuzzi, and we had 10 people in like a 4-man jacuzzi. You know what I mean? It was when everybody got out, the water was that high. You know what I mean? It was body contact. But anyway, so...
And body fluids.
Yeah, that too. So anyway, I never let people up into my room. Now, upstairs, I also had a gym with all mirrored walls and ceilings and all that shit. That was became a fuck room, not a gym room. But the floors, the rubber shit. But in my side was where the private people party, whether it's the mayor or other people, we do lines of coke, we fucking be partying, porn, anything you want in my place was there. Well, I invite her. Now the party's going on, everything's going good. I invite her to stay, and she does. She stays with me in my bed. I said, I like this one. First of all, she was 19, I was 31 or 20 at 32, whatever it was at that point.
Doggish, bro.
It was good. I was legal.
Ish.
Legal-ish. No. So anyway, Ray, I ended up. This is the truth, and I mean this. This is why I stuck with her, and I really, to this day, I like her. Next day comes, we all get up. I get up to smell of bacon. People are cooking because my cleaning ladies were part of this crew that be there and stuff. So they cleaned up and fucking they're cooking breakfast. Everything's going on. So she has to be at work at 11 in the morning. Right. And I said to her, come down. I says, what are you doing? She goes, I got to go to work. I said, no, you don't. I said, stay here for the day. Take the day off. She goes, no, I can't do that. I go, listen, I'll pay you for your day off. She goes, no, I don't care. I go, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 2 times you make today. Just stay here. She goes, I told you, Johnny needs me. I said, I'll tell you what, if you lose your job, I'll get you a job that pays double right tomorrow. She goes, no. She was so adamant about being respectful for Johnny. Not, Johnny since passed, he had a brain tumor, a good guy. He used to drive my limo too, so when he wanted to get extra money. Or
maybe she didn't believe you.
No. She believed me. She saw what was going on that night. Trust me. So
Just trying to get the fuck away from you, bro.
no, you know what? I never said that, but that was the first thing you thought of. But no, actually, I love that fucking work ethic and dedication to work. You know how I am. I told you, Ray, with working and partying. No matter what it is, I like to be here. You know that, Benz, how it is. You could do a lot of stuff, but do what you got to do.
Yeah.
No matter who
Like
you are.
sex, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, the sex was great. She was fucking, young.
He was 19. He was fucking 30. What do you think?
Yeah.
31. I was 12 years
It had to
old
be
now.
great.
Yeah, she's going to turn 50. I'll be 62. Is that crazy?
Not
What
that
the
crazy.
Fuck.
That's how time works.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't get closer.
No,
it
if
doesn't
it's
get
12
closer.
to begin with, it remains 12.
It doesn't get closer.
Yeah.
Damn,
The only
Ray.
time it gets closer is if
When
you
you
die.
die.
She keeps saying shit.
So, okay, that's mine. So, and was there, what did you look in a woman, Ray, to get, because we got a couple of topics. We got time, so it's good. What did you look for in a woman? Were you looking to get married?
Early on, I didn't want to live by myself. Okay. And I also, I like money, and I needed something that would help me with life or whatever with money. So I always wanted
So you wanted someone else to split the bills?
to split the bills and
How
everything.
come I didn't do that with Teresa?
So that's what I was looking for. But, as you get older, things change. I mean, to me, sex and love kind of went together when I was in my 20s or 30s. But, as time goes on, sex becomes more of a just a entertainment.
See, not me.
And enjoyment.
I don't know you. That's you, Ray, and obviously you've been around longer than me.
But
it's not with me. It's something that's part of. I think the part that I need most, not most, but I have to have the right kind of chemistry. I don't mean just with where we're going with it. I don't want a monogamous woman when I'm going to be a swinger, so I have to lie to her every day.
Oh no, you can't. You want to be, yeah.
What I'm getting at. So sex to me has always been fucking have fun with it, experiment,
Well, it is.
grow with it, and everything else. So you're making it like it's put on a back
Oh, he
burner.
said sex and love were together at first,
Yeah, right.
and then it became entertainment, right?
Right, exactly.
So he's saying the same thing you are.
Okay.
Okay.
No, but I don't know what. It was never love. The sex isn't the love part to me.
No, but he
okay.
said at first it was.
No, I said I get it. But never at first it was.
It was kind of like, I knew people who were going to these nudist clubs and places in Florida.
Have you been?
And
Have you been?
yeah. And but to me
That won't go
it was
over
kind of
quick.
like, I cannot believe that you do this. Everyone
Who
just sits
said
around
that?
naked. I did in my head when I was
in
my 20s.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And then as I got older, it's like, I don't give a fuck who sees me naked. And so then, I went out to play at Linda Beach and saw folks out there. And one was a DEA agent from Miami, a woman, but it just became more natural. And then it was like, oh, so then I went and took my wife to Cypress Cove.
That's in Orlando.
Over in Orlando.
Which wife?
Good one.
You can go by numbers. You don't have to
Yeah,
list it.
4.
Okay, 4.
Okay, so and
love that.
And actually, I knew someone that was a club member or whatever at Cypress Cove, so he was able to get us a motel room. So the three of us stayed in this motel.
Just like that.
Three of us stayed in this motel
So when
room.
you turn, you could hear
Yeah.
better.
And it was
Oh,
absolutely.
so you, a friend, and your wife stayed together in the hotel.
yeah, in one room.
Was it a menage a trois?
She was a little weird about it, like we were fucking, and Lou was in the shower. And,
Oh, you didn't he didn't watch. You didn't do voyage.
And,
You didn't.
and I'm
participate?
fucking her, and he's getting out of the shower. I just wanted to keep fucking her, and Carol said, Lou's coming out. No, don't stop. So, but
Did you stop?
Yeah. But
So you didn't have a menage a trois.
no.
Damn.
No.
Did he
wanted
want
one.
it? I mean,
wanted one.
did he push it?
Oh, he wanted it. Yeah.
Your wife
She was
didn't.
a little weird about it. She didn't mind.
I bet she regrets that
She
today.
didn't mind being naked, but
I do. I bet she regrets that today.
But this place is
You're gonna say so.
It's great. The bar there is called Cheeks. Okay, and everybody, there's pool tables and everything. I was shooting pool with Carol at Cheeks, and of course we're naked. And
Does your dick hit the fucking thing?
A camera crew came in, and they explained to us that they're from Venezuela or some of South American, and they said no one else in America will see this. It's just for advertisements and stuff. So they asked if they could video us, and so they did. I never saw the results.
So you're in some magazine. We did Dick Flying playing pool.
Yeah.
I love it.
In Venezuela.
Yeah, if that was me, it would be out there. I guarantee.
But
that shit's out there too. You get shit like that doesn't just disappear.
Yeah, we got. I'm a fine.
The freedom of it was so cool, though.
I
actually related to Larry, and you talk about how many choices. Okay, you don't realize how many choices you are making unless I was in a nudist club, because I didn't have to think about what I'm going to wear. It wasn't like, do I put on my green socks today? Am I going to wear
do I have to look good to this? Get spruced up.
Going to breakfast, it was like, oh, just bring a towel, because you put a towel down on your chair when you get to the restaurant, and that's it. And it was awesome.
And everybody's like that.
Wait, you eat naked too?
Everything.
Yeah,
a nudist colony is totally nude.
Yeah.
The whole time?
All the time.
Yeah.
It's unsanitary.
No.
Hey, you guys.
It's a towel. You put a towel down.
Yeah, that's what he's
all right,
saying.
so your ass doesn't hit the chair, but your dick's fucking flinging around while you're fucking getting
It's not
your
flinging. What is
your
it
potatoes
flinging around?
and eggs,
Where do
bro.
you think his dick is? Fucking John Holmes hitting the table? If it is, God bless him.
The general you. I'm just saying, in general, the fucking it's unsanitary.
I disagree.
Everybody's got
I
dicks
disagree.
out.
I 100% disagree.
I like tits,
Have you ever been?
but I feel
Have
like
you ever been?
No, fuck
Then
no.
how do you know?
Oh, you
Never
should
will
go.
be.
You gotta go.
You're still young. Wait until you get a little older.
Motherfuckers. I'm getting old enough. All right? That young shit that worked 10 years ago, buddy. It's getting old now. I'm getting old now.
Well, no, you are. To us, 36 is young.
I understand. But
Very.
I'm 37 now.
Oh, sorry. I was in prison.
One day closer to 40.
I was in prison. I remember 37.
Listen, all I'm saying is, if I love titties, I really do.
Okay.
Is that your thing, titties? If you
I like
talked about
tits.
like mine
I
is
like tits,
mine is
I
the
like
pussy.
ass.
I'm ass.
Some people
I like them both. Don't get me wrong.
I like the pussy. Period.
I like ass.
I like them both. Don't get me wrong. But I really
like ass too.
For the sake of this, all right.
I like titties too. I was just fucking with them now.
For the sake of this argument, I really like tits. If I fucking saw, it's like having steak every day, right? If I saw tits out in the fucking wild, flapping on everything while I'm trying to have my breakfast, while fucking, I got a fucking cut, so I went to the nurse, she got her titties out. It would take away that special feeling you get when you see titties.
I disagree. They had a donut shop in Fort Lauderdale when I was down there. It was Topless Donuts.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
Yeah, I used to go.
That place is world famous.
It used to be. It was on US 1. I used to go. It was across from the exotic car guy.
Let's put our pennies together and start one of these.
I love it. I really do.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm not.
It'll take away the magic. It'll take away the magic that is tits.
See, I disagree.
So if you saw
I like to
titties
look
every
at different
day,
areolas and different nipples. Look at my nipples.
Areolas.
Look, my nipples. Getting
whether
hard.
they hang,
My
whether
nipples are
they
getting hard more.
They're perky, whether,
Right,
Whether
100%.
puffy nipples, you like those?
You
puffy
like the
nipples?
puff?
Yeah.
Are they
can
like
take 'em or leave
pencil
'em.
erasers? Are they thin? Or
Are they just
are they
up-
fake?
yeah.
The fake ones you can notice.
The pepperoni nipples.
Yeah, the big.
Do you like pep nipples? Pep nips.
No, I'm more
Me
of a.
neither, me
I'm
neither.
not even a big tit girl. I like medium tits.
You're not a girl at all.
I like
some
all
would say.
sizes.
You know, no.
I like all sizes.
Yeah, me too. I'm not a discriminating
I don't-
consumer.
Well, listen. Look at me.
and
If you
I-
think I'm discriminating anything at sex, I'm not. But it's what you prefer. We're talking about what you prefer.
I understand the smaller titties have a lot more nerves and stuff, and
I
they
did hear
feel
that.
a lot better. The bigger
I don't
they
want
are, they
too
don't feel
small
it as
either.
much.
You know, I want like
They
just
don't
enough.
feel it as much the bigger
Right.
the tits are?
Yeah, right.
No way.
Yeah,
That's true.
Where'd you get that shit?
Look it up.
I-
But
yeah.
you're a computer
I think
guy.
Dr. Ruth.
No, I'm just going to call him who he is, Dr. B.
Dr. B.
Yeah, so hold on. Before
We gotta ask Dr. B.
Before we get too crazy, I want to go back to your, the big six.
Okay.
Let's talk prenups, man. You probably have the most bulletproof fucking prenup money can buy.
Not a single one.
You haven't had a single prenup.
No, I
You
haven't.
just like fucking splitting your dough, don't you? This motherfucker, we're sitting here with Ray, who could have been a billionaire.
I'm just lucky I only had one kid, okay?
Oh, right, that's true.
That was good.
And you only had one kid, 6 fucking wives, only one kid.
Yeah.
He knew. He
Yeah, I was
always
lucky.
knew.
And
That's true.
And I think I've worn a rubber 5 times in my life.
Me too.
Why would you
I'm
wear
not
it
a
with
big
your
rubber.
wife? It doesn't even make sense. If I'm
Okay, but there's been a lot of women in between,
right. No, I bet.
and I got lucky.
I bet. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. We all are.
I still think I got more than him.
What, like body count?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, you guys really want to have this conversation?
No, because I'm not. Yeah, I could do that.
Fact of the
I was
matter
fucking
is-
4 women every day for a long time.
I may be 20 years younger than you, but I fucking probably have you beat, and I don't know Ray.
In
enough,
what?
But, huh?
In what?
I got my body count is bigger than yours.
I doubt it.
How much you want to bet?
I'll bet on that. I could go to with Tommy.
I
with
can
Rockstar.
call 100 of them right now. You can talk to me about all these fucking ladies that happened before prison, before you started reading lots of books and imagining it was you.
Oh my. You really believe that? No. Tommy was on and said, I remember, and we were talking about that, because he ran my limo and he used to have the money and I'd go into places. He goes, I couldn't believe you have fucking 4 women every day for 7 months, 8, almost a year. And one was my neighbor, one was my wife, one was my secretary, and one was a hooker that I used to go. She was the greatest because she used to take
He's
that.
got 4 fucking women and he still goes to a hooker.
No.
You're sick, bro. You're sick.
No, because I used to use her for business. And it was funny because, that dildo, Ray got a nice big dildo.
You got a dildo, I heard.
2 big dildos.
Congratulations on your 2 big dildos.
Yeah, thanks.
So the big dildo, she used to take this, right? And then she'd fuck me and start moaning. I'd say, come on, Teresa, stop it. Her name was Teresa, too. I said, stop it, Teresa. You can't be moaning on my dick after I just saw what you fucking did. That's bullshit.
They could. It's not the size that matters. It's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah,
God, that's what people with little dicks say.
No, that's what girls that feel bad for guys with little dicks say.
That's even better.
Oh, that's beautiful. You're a unicorn.
Yeah, I was shaking it like this.
What is that, Ray? I can't see.
He's showing a picture of him with a fucking
With a dildo on my head.
You know those fucking
Oh, yeah. I remember. Yeah.
with the suction cup.
That was on my patio.
Yeah.
That was on my patio.
Wait, do you remember we went to one of these Corel parties and there was a dildo there and you kept unicorning it?
No, so did he. He did it though. Was
To
pouring
you,
the
he
champagne
came up
on.
to you and went, pop.
Yeah, and he put it on remember he was on his head in the champagne. I got all the videos. He kept pouring champagne down the girls
Something
at
like
that
that.
club in Boca.
I saw some of those
And
videos.
he put the fucking dildo on my RV. You remember? I got pictures of that. And yeah, that was okay. He got his own brand. That's my
Do
next
all
fucking
dildos-
business.
Do all
Brands of dildos.
do all dildos have a suction cup at the end?
Most.
Yes.
What the fuck's it?
Well, it's 4. You put it up against the wall. You can fuck yourself, or you can.
on the shower wall.
Yeah, you bounce.
yeah.
Or
Why
better
not?
than that, they all go into a harness. So if you're abroad, you can put it on a harness and fuck your wife.
They go into a harness? I didn't know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what that base is for,
So
and
you
that's
got
why the
him the
base is
dildo,
tight.
but you didn't get him the harness.
I have that.
Half-ass gift.
I told him
Half-ass gift.
no, because
I know.
I told him I'd lend him the harness. I need the harness. But no, obviously the cruise. But we were talking about Ray. So first, your shortest is 2 years. Your longest is
13.
13.
Never had a prenup.
Never
Hey, I
had
know
a
that. How many total years were you married?
Oh, fuck.
Well, add it up. I mean, I know mine.
I don't know how long all of them lasted. I mean, I don't know.
See, mine is 20. 6 years and 14, but 14 was because I was in prison 12. That made it that way. Because I actually technically said to let's stay married so she can have my insurance, actually.
And that does happen. So for me, 30 years probably total.
30 years total out of 6. Any
I guess.
regrets on any of them? Regrets. I don't believe in regrets personally. But
well, that's just me. I don't
regret
believe
these.
any regrets.
good for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you live your life, and it is
Regrets
what
are a
it
waste
is.
of fucking time,
It
bro.
is. It is.
100%.
You can't change what's already happened. Yeah.
And
you
if
just move on.
but I'm gonna go against you one thing. Usually with me, if I do something once, okay, twice, I hit my head. You did something fucking 6 fucking times. How many times you got to run into this fucking brick wall before you say, "Man, this fucking hurts"? Just not that I think it's wrong.
Yeah,
Some people, need. I don't need that.
I enjoyed all the
Rubber dolls
I enjoyed
were-
all the marriages.
You did.
Yeah.
So for the most
I
part,
just
all your
couldn't live
marriages
with- I
were
couldn't
good.
live with them.
All your marriages were pretty good.
Yeah. Those,
Did you have
I'm on to you, motherfucker.
Every one of them had something good about it.
Nah, it's bullshit. I know. I just figured out while you guys were talking. I just read you.
No,
You just
they
really,
were.
you just really like wedding cake, motherfucker.
No, Ray
I don't
is the
even
most
eat cake.
picky motherfucker to eat. Bless me.
Yeah.
I know him for so long.
Oh no, that's obviously a joke, guys.
Yeah, of
He didn't
course.
get married 6 times because he likes cake.
We know that. He likes what the cake is, the little fluffy
Where the
stuff on the
cake
top of the
ends.
cake.
Yeah, you can get that without getting married.
No, that's, And listen, I get it. Some people, I don't know. Ray, you don't seem like, and I know you very well. Yeah. Everybody don't know that. Right. We're going to talk about Ray and why he got the tattoo in a minute, too, because he really believes in what I do. But anyway, I remember that from the beginning. I'll never forget that. I never forget.
Never forget.
Oh, never shut up. I knew that was fucking, I just actually say you don't seem like me to the guy that needs a person to like I don't need a person to live my life out or whatever. I was telling you that the other day personally. Listen, you're my friend. You ain't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. We're living here. Whatever happens, we help each other. You know that, how we are, all of us.
Absolutely.
And you'll never be alone. The next, and someone goes, well, I want that when I'm old. Yeah, when you're old, your fucking wife's put you in a home.
No,
Who the
hold
fuck
on.
you kidding?
Hold on. Let me put things into perspective because I think you're wrong. Now.
All right.
So I'm going to push back on you.
Push it.
You're saying if he were to get a divorce right now, I know that's, I love Julie. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if he were to get a divorce right now, we would still be his friends. That's true.
Absolutely.
Call me anytime. Call me anytime. If I'm not doing anything, we'll hang out, and you truly won't be alone from a social standpoint. But you'd still be fucking alone when you got home.
No,
see, Larry hasn't lived with anybody except a fucking dude in a cell for a really long time. That's a fact of the matter. You don't see coming home. For me, I look forward to going home, seeing my wife, putting my kids to bed, spending some time with her. I really do look forward to that.
See, I never did. Even when I was married.
I would not.
Don't get me wrong. I love my wife.
I would not be married if I didn't enjoy her fucking company. Now, do I want to be up her fucking throat all day? Do I want? No. And you know my relationship. You know a little bit too, Ray. We're not up each other's throat. But the fact of the matter is that I see why you would want somebody at home. I really do. I get it.
I love Julie.
I know Ray.
I know you do.
Of course
I do.
Oh, I know that.
And
no. But I get that. I just don't see you. I don't know. Like, listen, it's not like there's a give and take. It's your way or the highway, and it should be in my mind.
It is. I've got a T-shirt that I didn't bring today, but it says, what does it say? It says,
I'm right,
something
but when I'm wrong, or
no, I can't even think of it just off. But it's take care of me, bitch. Basically.
Okay.
And
that says it all.
And Julie made it because she knew before we got married that I needed it my way.
Yeah.
And so she stitched up this shirt and it says,
Oh yeah.
I see. I'm and I know, and you know me, Ray, too, and you do, Benz. Yes, my way was fucking. It's always been. It always will be. As far as relationship wise, if I'm going to be home with somebody, I'm going to be, at that point, we're going to dinners or I want it my way.
Yes.
And the worst thing that happens with me in anything is drama and shit. And I can't handle drama. I'm at that age. I'm not going to.
Different. Find you a wife who's not going to be a drama queen.
Right. Not only not a drama queen, has to be the freak and everything else I want. I want everything and everything, And I am picky too. So. Well, it's funny because when Ray told that story about getting divorced from a snore, and we all laugh, we still joke with him. I totally fucking get it. I totally get that because it's not just sleeping on the couch. It's everything starts. Listen, when you starting fucking with people, and the littlest things get before you know it. The way they looked at
when
you
fucking sweat the small things, right? I hate the way you chew. I hate the way that
it's going to keep going and going and going.
That's the fucking end.
Well, let's ask the expert.
Start feeling that way.
Let's ask the expert. Is that true?
Either the expert or the most oblivious.
No, he's an expert.
No. It just keeps going. At some point, it's like that's done.
Yeah, and then you got to say to yourself, I am a big person on do not stay. Every person I've been with who's been married 30 years and they've divorced now.
Stayed too long.
They always say to me, I should have got divorced 10, 15, 20 years ago. Meaning they saw the writing, they know. And you're wasting those fucking best years of your life, man. You know it. You are such at the height. I remember I went to prison at 34 and I got out at 46. That span of years is your best earning years, your best relationship years, your best kid years, your best every fucking thing. It hurts me that I lost it, but my kids respect me for what I did, so that kind of helps a lot about it.
Respect you for robbing jewelry stores.
Respect me for not telling.
I know what you're saying.
My point is, I totally get everything you're doing, and my kids even know me. They tell me, listen, Dad, whatever you do, I'm waiting. I tell my kids there's 2 rules in life. With my kids, nobody can ever come up to me, their wives, and I tell their wives and girlfriends, don't ever come up and tell me anything about my son because you're wrong. He's right. I don't give a fuck what he did. He's my son. He's right.
You gotta support him. Yeah.
No, he's right. Now, maybe privately, I said, what are you, a fucking moron? But outwardly, my son is going to be right. He could be wrong dead, and we all know it technically if you look at the big picture, but he's not going to be. That's just the way I grew up, and that's the way I like my wives to be, or everybody. And I get you 100, but I don't get the fact, because you don't seem that way to me, Ray. You're very active. You play tennis, you're out, you work, you're still,
golf, whatever.
You're out there. And I love that. So when you see that, it's almost like I don't want the fucker to be home. So I can fucking go there and fucking jerk off or call a girl or do something. You know what I mean? It's like I feel, not that I didn't anyway. You know me, Ray, for a long time.
You got a wife at home and you can't wait to get home to jerk off?
Yes.
It makes no fucking sense.
Ray, how many times did you jerk off when you had wives?
Be honest.
A lot.
Sometimes.
Yeah, listen. I used to jerk off before I had sex.
It doesn't make any sense to me.
You don't jerk off?
There's pussy. No, not if there's pussy.
See, I do. I
jerk off when I have no fucking choice. Dude.
No. I jerk off. I love the feel of my own hand. It never says no. It doesn't charge.
Well, I think it goes both ways. Okay, so one of my wives, I would fuck her in the morning. To me, it was good sex. And there was one time I came home after work. Or I went back in the bedroom or whatever. Anyways, it turned out she had a vibrator underneath her pillow, so she was going to get herself off after I got off.
I love her. Why did you get rid of that one?
That's on you, bro. I never leave him fucking.
Unsatisfied, is that what you're saying?
That's the word.
Well, you talked about toys. I don't do toys or believe in toys.
Motherfucker, you're probably sitting on one right now.
I have during the show, but I won't say which.
No, don't tell me that shit. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, I love butt plugs.
All right.
You remember when I pulled out those butt plugs?
Yeah, dude. And you know what? Fucking surprisingly enough, Ray, you might not know this. So we look at our numbers every so often to see how the shows are doing.
Sure.
So by the way, we're doing really, really good. We're about to breach 1 million listens, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
We don't like to talk numbers, but I just said that. Hopefully Larry's not too mad about that.
No, I saw that the other day.
We're about to breach 1 million. That's a big deal. We're going to have a big party once we hit 1 million.
Good point. I was thinking something like that.
One of the shows that's really doing good within the last couple months, we look at like the ones that perform the best. It's the fucking butt plug show.
It's where that's a great story because I put before the show we were talking about butt plugs and what. And he goes, "Don't do that, lad." And they convinced me not to. Really? I put them in my pocket.
We thought he put them away. And then he sits down 10 minutes into the fucking show. He starts blowing. Now, I want to talk about my fucking butt plugs. This one's called the Diamond.
The vibrator, the purple vibrator diamond butt plug.
Fucking A, bro.
But anyway, it did good. People
I
like
thought butt plugs were for women.
No.
I know now. I know you, so I realize.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, there's so many anal toys that are good for the prostate that could get you off. People. Now, I've always been trying to do this. I've never had a hands-free orgasm. Have you, Ray?
In my dream.
Well, I have.
Like a wet dream when you wake up.
No. Have you ever had one?
No.
Have you, Benz?
With nobody
No touching, nothing?
No.
There's many people who do.
Yeah, like yogis.
No. You can go online. You can put hands-free, anal, prostate orgasms, everything.
By just massaging your
prostate. Your prostate.
So you are getting...
No, not your butt. Your prostate.
You are getting stimulated, though.
Yeah, but not touching the dick at all. Not the penis, the balls, or nothing.
Okay. Those tantric people can do it literally. You're just sitting there.
I think you're right. Yeah. But I'm talking about guys and people I know that can do that. And I never could do that. I said, that is fuck. You mean you could fucking get off? I know people who can get off by eating the pussy and just start coming without touching their dick. Have her touch it, nothing.
No, not me.
Well, I know people. I'm just trying to say those things that wow, that would be fucking amazing. So I've been
TLC.
I'm always trying to get to that next level. And that next level for me would be a hands-free, which I never did. I don't know if I'll ever be able at my age, but I keep trying.
You talk about jerking off so much, but the fact is,
I jerked off.
I only cared about it when I was younger, when I didn't have available, all the time. And you guys remember what it's like to be fucking 18. The shit basically comes out of your dick when you're just.
Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
yeah.
That's 6 times a day.
I used to go through the Sears and Spiegel catalog.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Oh,
see
dude,
it.
you know-
and I look in and say, I think that's her nipples. Like,
I'm just old enough to have had similar experiences.
I used to go. My dad gets us a job at 15 years old in the Bloomingdale's on 59th Street and 3rd Avenue in New
Oh,
York.
Larry's peeping story.
Yeah, and back then, I worked what they call the Bull Gang, which is the construct. You'd clean up after the construction workers. That's what they give the job. My dad gets me the job. My brother too. And so working in Bloomingdale's, and these old perverts, they come here, kid. And they take you to the back of the dressing rooms, and there's a whole way you can watch the women dress, change their shit back then.
Unbelievable. That's
Right?
fucking
And
sick.
of course, they had an area with had a blanket and shit, and fucking jerk off. So whenever they wanted to look for Larry where he is, he'd be over there. Now, today, you're going to jail.
That's before porn.
Yeah.
That's what the
Yeah,
motherfuckers had
yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Six sad motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, well, it is what it was. And now you look back today, you're going to jail for 100 years. You know what I mean?
Back then, you should have gone to jail for 100 years. It's fucking illegal to watch
No, back
somebody
then the
fucking
cop
get
who catches you tells you get out and does it
and
himself.
then he's gonna, Sick, bro. And you know what? And people say that the world was better before. Bullshit.
there's things that changed, obviously, and for that I agree.
It's always evolving.
Of course, and it should. I mean, once you stop evolving, that's why I always tell people, you don't want everybody to be alike. You want different personalities. You want fuck ups because that makes the world turn and makes it. If we were all the same, all good people, all perfect, everything
Like
the same.
evolve out of racism, though.
Yeah, no, of
Evolve out of
course. I mean, you're gonna
anti-Semitism,
try
evolve-
to do everything. We're gonna. You know that we're all gonna try.
Evolve away from like man to man hate.
Totally.
That would be fucking ideal.
Yes, otherwise we wouldn't have as many wars. But you know what? It is what it is.
We're getting there. The problem
I don't know if it is.
No, cancel culture takes it too far. So what it does is it shits on all the progress.
I'm not
we
going
made.
there either. I don't know if you'll ever get the Sunni to like the Shia or a Sunni Muslim to like Israelis. Or I don't know. I don't.
What?
Not in my
What if
lifetime, that's
one
for
day-
sure.
What if one day they do?
I hope they do.
That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't that be fucking something?
Absolutely, 100%. I'm all for that. I mean, big time. And I don't believe in that. I think I fucked every race creed there is.
Every?
I did not. I didn't
put
do
a
it.
lot of money on that you didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking
Well,
that's
put it this
bullshit.
way: every main one. How's that? Maybe not some fucking Bangladesh woman. I don't know, but I didn't fuck a midget either.
You just say an Indian, bro. You don't have to say a Bangladesh woman.
Well, I didn't fuck a midget either. So I mean,
You've never fucked a.
No, I
Are
never
we allowed
fucked
to say that? I think they're called little
Small
people.
people. Or yeah,
Little people.
people.
Small people is even worse, apparently.
Is it?
I've made that mistake, by the way.
Really?
Really?
I had
yeah,
Chris
because
on this show.
I
You know
couldn't-
Chris?
yeah.
You guys know Chris Hollyfield,
I
right?
couldn't
He's a friend
think of the word and little people, and I
said
said small
small.
people, and that one girl that was in front of me. So it was with my kid. You guys got to hear this story. We're at fucking Disney.
Right.
We're at the quick line. I fucking
Yeah,
swing for the quick pass.
yeah, yeah.
So we're like at the and in front of us there's a couple and a friend maybe, I don't know. But the two are little people.
Right.
And my son, who's like 2.5 at the time, is standing next to me, and he goes, "Daddy, look." I didn't realize what he was saying, but Daddy, look, he's basically just noticing the little people. And I said,
Did he then notice him as adults that were his size? Maybe.
and he said,
what
and
was
he
it?
says, I don't, kids, they don't process it the way
Right,
we do.
right.
There's no hate in his mind. He's just, they're different, right?
And there won't be.
So
I like that.
he points and he goes, and I said,
No phone,
that's-
Ray.
And I said, that's called small people. The lady fucking turns around. She goes like, little people, please.
Really?
What the fuck's the difference?
She got so upset with me. So wait, so my wife is looking at me like, damn, you're just a fuckhead.
To you? Your wife's blaming you?
Listen, by the time we got off that ride, I was best friends with both of them.
The little people?
The little people.
See, I knew.
Small people.
Did you see how I picked up on that?
Small people are kids. Little people stay little.
So
I think
midgets
that's
are
what
no
it is,
more?
yeah.
All right.
Midgets are no more? I remember I asked Chris that. And because Chris has been on the show. And one of the early shows Chris was on, he's a great guy. And he's such an energy. I love his smile, love his attitude. You know who I mean, Chris Hollyfield?
No, I don't
He
know.
actually was the little boogeyman in WWE wrestling.
Okay.
Remember
No.
okay, if you're WWE wrestling, he was on the same card as Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
And,
WWF. That's before WWE.
oh, it was, whatever the fuck it was. Anyway, and
The World Wildlife Foundation sued WWF, and they had to change their
Really?
name from
Worldwide Wrestling, yeah.
World Wrestling
Federation.
Federation. They had to change from WWF to WWE because they got sued by the Panda people.
Oh Jesus.
oh wow,
You know they got a fucking logo of Panda.
Yeah.
They sued fucking Ed McMahon,
Ed McMahon.
And the boys, and they fucking had to change their name.
wow.
Oh, shit. You see, you want to talk about some fucking petty shit? That's
Yeah.
petty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like who confuses that? You know what I mean?
Still to this day, sometimes if I'm talking about it, I'll say WWF because that's how my mind is programmed.
Yeah, well, I was before that with Bruno Sammartino and Pedro Morales and King Curtis. Wow, that's fucking way back.
Undertaker.
No, way before the Undertaker.
No, I'm saying that's my era.
Yeah,
Undertaker.
yeah,
whole.
way. I was with King Curtis. I remember when they ate a goldfish on fucking TV. Now that would have got Peter fucking really mad. Probably.
How about fucking Ozzy biting off the head of a bat?
Oh
that,
yeah,
that I love.
yeah, fucking crazy.
But
shit.
I never watched any of that fake wrestling. I just couldn't get into it.
You know,
It's
right,
so fake.
As a
It was
kid,
like-
I could.
yeah.
as a kid,
I,
you know.
I
No,
did.
the fake is part of it because what it is, it's a show.
Yeah.
Imagine you're going to see like a Broadway show and they're fighting and dude, it takes severe athleticism to do
and
this.
they do get hurt.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And they do get hurt.
Yeah, but I'd rather see mixed martial arts and
Sure.
So you want to see somebody really get hurt.
Yeah.
I got you. Right?
You want to see him leaking from the face.
Yeah, he wants his fucking no eye hanging out.
You don't
Fuck,
go-
he lost.
You don't go to NASCAR to watch them run around a track. You go to NASCAR to
see
watch
the
them
accident.
wreck.
Oh,
No,
100%.
Ray.
100%.
Not me.
Oh,
Not
you're
me.
full of shit.
NASCAR is probably the most boring fucking thing until they wreck.
Absolutely not. Any NASCAR people out there will tell and verify. Not. I got into NASCAR so big in prison that, I mean, I know from the intricacies. We watch every race every fucking weekend. Sunday they had the race.
I didn't have anything else
Yeah,
to do.
it makes fucking sense.
Anyway.
You watch cars go in a circle. Yeah.
No, see, it's not that. There's so much to the timing and the pit crews and the mess ups and when they're going to change one to 2 or 4 tires and that.
Oh, there's
right?
a lot to it.
So it's
there's a lot.
not what you guys.
No, we're talking from a spectating standpoint.
I don't want to
It's-
see a wreck.
Oh,
It's
bullshit.
probably more interesting to watch the pit crew work.
It is.
up close than it is to see him fucking driving it
No,
over.
I want to see
Yeah.
what he messes up on the track as well. I watched a great series.
And when they mess up, they wreck. So you're
No, I meant- no.
That's the shit.
Oh my God! See everybody, what I got to deal with.
Rubbing is racing.
See what I
Remember?
got? If you're a NASCAR fan, you see what I got to deal with? These fucking guys.
And if
We
you're
are
not
going
a-
to the Daytona 500 in
I will
February,
never
though.
miss it ever again in my life. That was a bucket list of
we
mine.
had such a good time.
That was
Oh, this year's gonna be
Even better.
mega. We got
Yeah.
12 RVs.
I'm staying with David this year.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a fucking.
I stayed
Take
with-
a camera.
I stayed with Larry and Teresa on the last one.
And Teresa said, "You're not doing that again."
No.
Teresa's gone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
So,
no, you know.
I think I have more say than Teresa
Yeah,
at
I
the
do
moment.
too.
you do.
Listen, you know what I really like about
Didn't
that
you know
RV?
we were good and respectful?
Yeah, you were.
See?
This RV has a feature. If you're sleeping in the front, because there's a room in the back
Yes.
where they were. If
Yeah.
you're sleeping in the front, about 10 minutes after you fall asleep, the RV starts moving and cradling you until you makes you feel nice and comfortable. It just does this it moves like you feel like you're on a cruise.
Well, it depends on how much weight.
What he's trying to say
how
is-
much weight is in the back of the RV.
Fucking Larry shifting from one side to the other.
Well, that is funny because what he's saying really is he liked to listen to the fucking
No,
everybody.
I had-
He's got that voyeurism shit in him. Who's he fucking kidding? Everybody
Fuck
out there, you know what he's doing.
Larry, if I'm gonna voyeur, it ain't gonna be you, buddy.
Why not?
No, let me tell you, I had my fucking Sony XM4s in my ear with fucking the sound reduction on max, bro. ANC all the way up.
Just rock.
Well,
with
we
his
were
sleep.
up until.
I felt like I was on
Who
a
you
cruise. I'd
kidding?
wake up, I might go to the Lido deck for some breakfast.
Wait a minute, you didn't do that because you and I were up till 3 a.m. fucking hammered.
Yo, that was fucking fun.
Yeah,
That's why I
hammered.
caned wait to go back. You had a good fucking time there
Oh my
too.
God! Oh, yeah.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
I kept fucking Ray's RV up by putting my fumes in his window as a fucking.
My alarm kept going off. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Remember that?
I finally had to put a chair in front of your exhaust so it would blow.
Yeah, I
in the
remember you
ears.
did that. I remember.
Should have put a banana in it.
Did you guys, Ben?
Banana in the tailpipe.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Ben, you didn't hear this. I just almost got killed. I was telling Ray.
Oh my God! Yeah.
My RV, it was smelling. And I didn't know what the smell was. And I bring a friend of mine here who who RV'd, lived in an RV for 4 or 5 years. Great guy. And remember I told you it was smelling. I got to get the smell out. Rotten egg. And I kept thinking, because I'd go to the toilets, I didn't smell it coming from there. And I was like, what the fuck is this smell? And I'm thinking it's an animal. It's like maybe like when you close the slides, I got a squirrel. You get a squirrel and you could kill it and whatever or something. I'm thinking maybe that's it. And I really was thinking that hard. What I don't realize, after I filmed the cooking show, was we make the studio. People, you guys will see it. We did great stuff.
You left the fucking stove on.
The pilot light was on forever. The whole gas was filled with propane. The smell.
Imagine you go to light a fucking cigar.
Well, we just said that. We go in. Now, my buddy Mark comes. I said, Mark, I need your help. Yeah, okay, I'll come there when you get. And I came back from the cruise.
Yeah.
Monday, we go in there. He walks in. He goes, Larry, you got gas leak. He goes, open it. We got to open this fucking thing up. Of course, we open all the fucking windows. He goes, and I look right away. The fucking thing on the stove was turned on. It must have been on the whole fucking time. I had a full tank of fucking propane, and it was empty. And that's 75. It's called a 75 gallon, but it's 28 pounds of protein propane is what it held, which is huge. I would have blew these 3 houses up. I mean, really, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, I know.
I'm surprised the refrigerator or something didn't spark it or whatever.
Well, it's on power. So there's no on and off with it. You know what I mean? I'm direct power to the house. It doesn't click on or off.
Yeah.
Thank God.
And I cannot believe it. I'm always smoking a cigar.
Oh, yeah.
I said, if I walked in there with a fucking cigar.
No, you walked in with a cigar, it's fine. You go to relight that cigar, bang.
Is that what it?
Dude, you could not light.
The flame.
Yeah, you need open flame.
Oh, if I went and got this lighter and did this,
you've been gone.
Badoosh.
I'm not kidding you. It's perfect now. I mean, I went out there, been going out there.
You keep fucking skating reality like this.
No, death. Be honest, what it is.
Yeah.
How many lives have I had since you? I know you.
Oh,
fucking
at least a half a dozen.
At least.
Yeah. I mean,
T-boning, and within a millisecond, you'd have been dead.
Dude, the fact that he was upside down in his
Holding
fucking
his
truck
cigar.
holding his cigar. Didn't even call anybody, calls us.
Yeah, you were a card.
We were playing poker. You was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was fucked up too. I didn't know. What the fuck? Everything's all over, the bags, the whole, you don't realize what happens when you're in a wreck like that. Everything in every compartment is gone. I mean, it's all over the place.
There's videos online that'll show you what happens when you get in a wreck like that.
Oh, are they?
Oh, yeah. They slow it down so you could see like the change that you had in your fucking
the chapstick hitting you in the eye. Exactly. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck it was amazing. But it really is one thing. I've never been in a wreck that bad. It's slow motion. When I started rolling, I mean, it was like, and I had the cigar, and I'm just didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know when it was going to stop. And it's like, boom, 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 boom. And okay. And then the next thing I heard.
It's amazing how quiet it is. Almost.
It really did. And then the next thing, the OnStar or whatever they have in these new cars was, alarm went off. Are you all right? 911 was called. It actually all went off.
Yeah. That's a great thing.
And I
have it in every car now.
Oh,
do
really?
they? Every car?
Yeah, it's mandatory since 2016.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I didn't either.
I didn't know that. I ended up, that goes off, and then I called, my first call was to you guys, my brother.
David, he was sitting at our table.
And my second call was to Teresa. And
Frank and David got up immediately.
Yeah, they were there when they were taking me out of the fucking.
They yelled at me to go back inside. Remember, I was trying to run outside with them. They yelled at me to go back inside.
They just got me out. They used a crowbar to get me. They didn't need the jaws, the crowbar. They got me out and they let
no
me
jaws
out.
Of death?
No, not the jaws. They didn't have to. They crowbarred me. I don't know what the fuck they did to open it. And they got me out and they pulled me out. And there was a guy there who was before anybody. He goes, I saw the whole thing. Are you all right? First they thought it was dead. I mean, you've seen the fucking
you see
thing.
it, yeah.
Oh, it was fucking crazy. That, and then, of course, the operations, 11 hours on a table. That was a tough one.
Fuck, dude.
But, no, I mean, I'm lucky.
You are? Very lucky.
Yeah, listen. Next time, make sure you turn off the fucking gas.
Holy fuck. I go into that thing every time now, Ray. First thing I do is check
go to the gas.
Well, I walk in, it's right there, and I look. And last night,
there's no, sensor you could put over there?
There is. It's not for propane, I found out. It's for carbon monoxide.
No, I know there's one for carbon monoxide.
They do make one.
I'm sure they do, Ray. Maybe mine don't have it.
Buy one.
I have one in my house.
Do you?
Yeah.
Propane?
For both, yes, because I got propane for my
grill.
stove.
Oh, you got a propane stove in your house?
Yes, I do. Well, an LP. Yeah.
No, natural gas.
Natural gas.
That's not
no, it's
propane.
LP. It's I go fill
That's
it
LP
up.
though.
I fill it up
it's
at the
propane.
Tractor Supply.
That is LP.
LP.
LP is
You live in a trailer, bro?
No.
no, nice house.
No,
I know. What? It's surprising.
I cut the concrete pad out and put a line in there from the outside, and I've got 2 propane tanks outside.
How big are you bake, right?
They're
big propane.
20s.
And how long does that last you before
20
you
A
have to-
year
Pound?
and a half.
Oh.
20 pounds?
20 pounds.
Yeah, like mine's 28. Yeah.
So
I got what you're
So you roughly you're about at like $60 a year for propane.
Yeah, but I like propane. I mean, it's just easier to cook on. It cooks really fast.
A matter of fact, when we did the first cooking show, the test, and we got a test to let people know, Scott, the chef, loved it because he said, "Are you okay?"
Oh, no, I'm talking about your test. Your video of your test.
Oh yeah, we had. You know his name is Paulie Tremors.
Paul
That's what we nicknamed him, Paulie Tremors. I swear to God, the Paulie Tremors. So
he let a guy use the camera while they were shooting the pilot for this cooking show. He let one of our buddies, Paul. Do you still call him your nephew, or is now he's just
no? Some people still do, but he's
been
Paulie
upgraded
Tremors
to a friend.
Yeah, Paulie Tremors.
He gave him
he's Paulie Tremors, nothing else.
He gave him the fucking camera, and if you can see this, the guy was holding it like this.
He really was.
We have a really expensive camera that has really good fucking sensors and like stability. Could not keep up with this fucking shit.
That's funny.
He said, I go, why didn't you tell me? Fucking Pete was there. He would have did it. But it's okay. Anyway, it worked good because it was a good test one. It actually came better than we thought when it was done. But we're going to get used to it.
No, it was great. That pilot would have been on the air right now if he wasn't so shaky. It was
right.
that
well, no, we lost 2 other cameras. We need the other 2 cameras. I'm getting it all done totally with cameras mounted.
good. So you're doing the Larry cooking show.
Yes, it's going to be a big show. Actually,
You should get yourself a little fucking hat.
well, you know, we thought a few things. No, maybe apron. Bill, we're actually going to get professionals in to do it. You know, Billy
To cook?
No,
To
camera
tape
work,
it?
cable. Yeah, absolutely, all the good work.
The more professional, the less people want to see it on.
No, because it's still going to be crazy shit.
All right,
but it's
all
got.
right.
You see what I mean? I wouldn't watch that fucking thing I had. It was just fucking was driving me fucking crazy.
sans shaking, it was pretty good, I thought.
Yes, but not. So we're going to do that. Ray, I want to get back on another topic with you, Ray.
Okay.
You know, I know you, 12 years, 10 years, 12 years, something like that, right?
Yeah, about 12 years.
I remember how you supported me when the YouTube came out. You supported me in the beginning with the reality check program, the books and everything like that.
Whatever,
The YouTube hit. You were one of the best. I mean, I always knew it's good. I don't mean that sounds bad. I knew we were doing it on the right track, so to speak. Mm-hmm. And you always used to come and give me, whenever I'd see you, and we go out to dinner all the time and everything else, you'd give me, because he'd have some of our merch on. And fucking Ray! and it did. What attracted you to it? Was it just me, or do you like the show, period? Or what we're doing?
The show was very entertaining. It still is very entertaining, okay? Because you mix it up, all right? But yeah, I wanted to support you, so that's I bought I bought shirts for our friends and gave them to them. And
I saw John wearing one. He said Ray got it.
Yeah,
I remember that because I'd fucking come. We'd go to, I don't know, Broken Barrel, wherever fucking bar we're at, and Ray would walk in with something new. I don't have it yet. And fucking Ray, I go, fucking Ray. He always support, and I always thought about that, and I never forgot. Like, it wasn't because you asked or I never forget. I never forget. I said that 434 times in one video. Remember that guy did the video?
We just hope that you last another 10 years so you can fill up the rest of that sleeve. Right now it's just
Oh, Ray?
you can go full Larry on that fucking arm.
You know, Ray, I got some thoughts, Ray.
Listen, if you put the first and last name
wives
of every wife, man, you've got 2 sleeves built in.
Yeah.
See, it's sad. Ray's married 6 times. I got 2 kids, so I got 2 arms. So I got each kid with their birthday on the arm.
No wife on your arm?
I had it and I covered it.
I got an idea for you.
I have a cover up. This was
This
was one of my wife's names in there.
Yeah, mine too.
You
See
can't
this
see
one?
it.
You can still see.
It's a cover up.
Missy in the prison. You can see in the tower if you really look close. See in the tower here? You can see her name. Can you see it?
I do.
See it?
I see lines that don't belong there. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's hard to do, but it's hard to cover up in prison when you don't have like shading needles and thick needles. You got one.
Well, you have one color.
And
green.
Yes. Yeah, no,
it's black, but it comes out green.
No, maybe green after that. It's fucking.
Looks green now.
No, it's a metal. It's a black chest piece, a melted chest piece.
Right.
The green here that's a street tattoo. That was in the military. That's a color. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna get a full neck tat.
Oh yeah,
yeah, all around.
I think you get the head too.
My head too.
Yeah, why not? If you're gonna go to neck, go to head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to connect them somehow. You connect them in the back. I used to watch them come up with the flames.
I'm surprised you don't have any on your neck.
You know, if you notice, I don't have a tattoo anywhere on my body where I can't wear a sports jacket and you wouldn't know. And I actually, even before prison, I thought of that. So if you're going to rob something, you cover it up.
It's such a fucking good move for you to do that, considering two things. One, they saw you on camera and they could identify you by tattoos. Yeah. Right?
Like, not me.
And two, you're such a true professional that, whenever you needed to go to work, you needed to hide your tattoos because you're such a fucking professional.
No, absolutely. I used to wear a long sleeve shirt but nice collar, and you never know. I mean,
you can't see any of my tattoos.
No,
mainly because I don't have any.
I was just you can't. You can't get buried in a Jewish cemetery with a tattoo, King.
That's fucking bullshit.
Oh, it's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
So I always thought that. Someone said, "Larry, you could never be buried in a Jewish cemetery." Oh, I'm not Jewish.
So why would you be buried?
Yeah, that's how I used to say.
They used to tell Jews don't get tattoos because then you won't be. It's just a way to stop you from getting tattoos. Yeah, it's 100% bullshit.
Oh, really?
My sister's covered up.
I love it to know shit like that. Next guy says, I'm saying, fuck you.
Yeah,
show me that in writing.
Yeah,
right?
No. Listen, they'll fucking bury you. And let's say you had
bury you.
You can have a fucking swastika tattoo. They'll just fucking cut it out and throw you in there.
Ouch.
No, you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, who gives a shit?
Ouch, what?
What do you think they do when they put you in that fucking coffin?
They take your eyeballs out and fucking stuff them with shit. You know that?
Yeah, they do some crazy shit.
No.
Yeah, because they take the eyeballs for like donations.
Oh,
Are you an organ donor?
I am an organ donor.
You can't be a fucking, a motorcycle rider and not want to share the wealth.
He really
sooner or later you're gonna splatter. So
your brain should be up for fuck. I mean, I don't listen. You, Larry King, maybe who else was like married that many times? I mean, Liza Minnelli. I don't know many that married.
Should be studied. I think that's what he's saying.
There's a part of the brain that says I gotta be married, right? Don't you think so?
Yeah, but again, to me, age changes a person. Like earlier on, I did need somebody with me all the time. I wanted to come home to somebody. I'll tell you, between my fifth and my sixth, I had more girls after me because I didn't care annever.
I've never cared. That's why I get.
It's like I'm not chasing them. And all of a sudden, they're chasing me.
Absolutely. That's
I never realized that.
That's a great lesson to learn.
So in high school, I used to always get girls and stuff. And all my friends would always tell me, like, what the fuck's the deal? I was just like, literally, I'm not making this up. The only thing I do is I don't give a fuck.
It's an attitude.
I don't give a fuck. If she my dad told me this when I was really young. I was going to like my first middle school party.
Right.
And my dad said, "You're going to a party?" Yeah. He says, "I just want to remind you of something." I said, "What's that?" And mind you, I had never had the conversation with him yet. He goes, "If you go to 10 girls and you ask them all for a kiss and you get slapped 10 times, but the 11th one kisses you, you still win."
Yeah.
And that fucking resonated with me, bro. I could never give a fuck about that. They could say no as much as they wanted. I just move on.
Benz, he'll know me. I'm 100. Not only that, I asked him, let's fuck. You ask fucking enough people to fuck, you will get fucked. And not only that, this is not baseball. This is not, you're batting 300. You get a home run every time you fucking score. So it's not like a hit. If you say I want to fuck you, give me a blowjob. And I'm never disrespectful. Let me get that out there to anybody out there.
There's no other way to say give me a blowjob other than to say give me a blowjob.
No, when you're in the right situation, in the right atmosphere.
Say, suck it.
No, see, look, you guys got to take my good ways and make them dirty.
His fucking good ways.
Yeah, he had a shirt on at on the cruise, okay? Oh. And what it read was free cock rides.
Oh, yeah.
Free cock rides, bro.
Laura got me that.
Yeah, she did.
You big respectful person you are.
I also had a shirt with a pineapple that said orgy referee.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That was nice.
That's a good shirt.
I had a lot of shirts that I had a shirt with fucking on it all over it. Remember the blue?
And all the positions.
And people didn't know. They go, is that guy or girl? I said, whatever you want.
You know those shirts that have like the little trees on them, like little palm trees and stuff. So I just saw like when I was on this cruise, one of the places where we went out, I saw this guy who was wearing a shirt that looked just like mine. I was wearing a blue shirt that my wife got me with a bunch of little palm trees on it.
Right.
And he looked like he was wearing the same shirt, so I noticed him. And then later on, when we were getting back on the boat, I was standing right next to him. And you know what? Like, if you look really, really close, it's like the middle finger or like a stick man fucking or like, you know, like all that shit. But from afar, from like a few feet backwards, it just looks like one of those pattern shirts.
Mine too, right? You didn't notice unless you really looked at it.
I need to get one of those.
It was nice.
Yeah, I got to show you that someday. I got to wear it.
It was a dress shirt.
It's kind of a dress shirt, but you look, you got to do double takes when you look at it, which is pretty cool. But Ray, let me ask you, and this is a serious question, so don't make it a joke. I know you're a normal person, whatever. Wouldn't it have been easier to fucking not fuck a guy, but be with a guy? Because I know, and I'm not saying this, and not in a gay way or anything.
No, you are. You're saying
no, I'm not saying it. No,
Larry,
listen, Benz. Hold on. When I robbed jewelry stores all over this country.
We'll see how this ties up.
How's that connect?
Well, I'm going to tell you, because we had 4 guys that used to have to stay in a hotel room, or 3 guys, and not once, we talk about this all the time, did we fight? Nobody, everybody, when you fucking throw a broad into the fucking mix, there's always some shit that happens. With guys, we walked in the room, sports went on, nobody gave a shit, nobody cared what you're cooking, nobody went, oh, put that on, oh, no, this soap on. Whatever the fuck they do, there was never an issue. We used to say,
you got along, these were your friends. Put a bunch of guys who you don't get along with and you have the same problem.
But you get along with your wife, you married her, and they're still a fucking pain in the ass. You don't even want to fucking...
My wife's not a pain in the ass.
How many women, Ray, you've been married 6 times. How many women do you want to sit home and watch what you want to watch and do everything? And is there any issues there?
No, because it's my way or the highway.
See?
Obviously.
Yeah. Highway's there.
This guy's been on the highway most of his life.
It's I-10 straight to California.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, Dave's in the house.
Dave's in the house. What's up, bro?
So that shirt...
That's our newsman's back from vacation.
Are you leaving? Yeah. You're just walking through?
Going with Sam.
All right, bro. Take care.
So that shirt says, serve me, bitch, is what it is. It says, serve me, bitch.
Oh,
I just remember.
There you go. There you go. Just buffering.
I didn't mean, I'm not meaning that as a gay question. I think it's easier. Listen, there's no question I can live with my brother. You know what I mean? Like, and there's, I've lived with my brother.
You spent
You're right.
a long time living with just dudes. And you had to get along because you either had to kill him or be killed.
True.
It's one of the other ones. You had a survival mode. And now you and I have spent some time together. We traveled and shit and been in the car.
And you know how I am. So easy.
You are. You're the easiest motherfucker to get along with. But that comes from years and years and years of just hanging out with guys. And you never had your privacy for a long time. So now you're easy to get along with. You're easy to be around. You are. That's a fact. I'd love to give you shit about this because you're leading to some gay shit. But no, from your perspective, I believe that it's not. I know that you are just an easy person to get along with. I stayed in the fucking RV with you at the fucking thing. And you had your girlfriend at the time was there, and she was complaining, but you weren't. You know why? She
didn't complain. No,
she didn't. Well, it's because it's your way or the highway, and bitch would have walked home. Let's be honest.
Daytona to Palm Bay is long.
She would have said, "I don't want Zach in this RV." Would have been like, "Well, I guess you're walking."
Yeah.
I might have gave a halfway Uber money.
That's a long Uber.
I know.
But I've roomed with guys. I've roomed with gay guys. Okay, and we always got along. I mean. The only thing is, I mean, the cleanliness and all that shit, that does come up. Who's leaving dishes in the dish?
See, but I'm clean. I'm a very clean person.
You're used to a fucking cell that's what, 4x4. So of course you got to be clean.
4x8 or 6x10.
And if they're not, they get.
Well, I was giving you the exit number.
But they get shanked if they don't do what.
I smashed their head into a concrete wall.
Plus, you think about yourself. You might not be the cleanest person in the world, but you could always walk away from your dirt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can't do that in prison.
No.
You are literally on top of each other.
Yeah.
You have your bunk and a little desk and maybe
one desk.
No, that's what I'm saying. And a little desk, and if you're lucky, you got shit on the walls.
Well, you had a locker. Well, we had a little locker.
You did?
Yeah.
In the cell?
It depends. At the later prisons, they gave you a box like this by
right.
And one under the bed.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, like we had a locker, and it was funny. Great story of a locker. I'm in my cell in Atlanta, and fucking I hear. The fuck is that? Atlanta fucking coming from my locker.
I know what it is.
Huh?
I do too.
Well, you think you know.
No.
So I fucking.
It's a rat.
Right. Well, listen. Open the locker. Fucking looked. Not a fucking thing. Okay. Fucking close it. What the fuck is this shit? I open the locker. A rat jumps on me.
Yeah.
Freaks me the fuck out. And I fucking I'm fucking panicking. Because, you know, in Atlanta.
Grab him by the tail and smash him.
Oh, no, it ran and it got out. Because what we used to do is we used to take our clothes and put them under the door so the rodents, rats couldn't get it. Unless I was trying to catch the rat. So I'd take a garbage pail. They had, metal garbage pails. I would take 2 pencils, cut it and make it like a little notch. I'd put them crossways. I would take the garbage can upside down, put the 2 pencils, and put a piece of a sheet string to my bed. And I'd put fruit or some food down there, pull that out, and I wanted to catch a pet. Mm-hmm. So I'd be waiting. I'd fucking waiting. Sure enough, I fall asleep. When I fall asleep, I get up, the fucking food's gone.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers either knew when the fuck I fell asleep.
Oh, they're smarter than you give them credit for.
Holy shit. And I try to catch a pet for so fucking long. Then I say, fuck this fucking. Then I cover the door.
Right.
Sometimes they get in different. The rodent problem.
That's a useful skill, and I'm going to use that as a segue for a second. That's a useful skill that you can use for your naked and afraid competition when you need to fucking get food in the middle of the fucking woods. I've gotten so many fucking emails.
Oh, I got to do that. Brady, you think I could survive naked and afraid?
Absolutely.
Right.
No fucking way on earth.
Totally.
No? This motherfucker,
he said I won't last a day.
He's not.
I could fucking sit on a toilet with a dildo up my ass.
No. You know how they have to walk 6 or 7 miles to where they're going to be? This motherfucker won't make a mile.
Now I will.
Why now?
Because I lost a lot of weight.
I don't care if you're in your peak fucking condition.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
You ain't fucking surviving a day, Larry. I know you.
The walking would be a problem to a degree. Anything else, though, I think you could do anything. You could eat anything.
Well, the show includes walking. 100%.
So. I could not only eat anything. Everybody really don't understand that naked and afraid. Naked don't bother me. That's number one. 2.
No, the naked part is not the problem.
It's mental, Ray. All of that survival is mental. Yeah. And I think my brain is strong enough to survive what I did. That I think I could. I don't give a fuck if I had to fucking rob the cameraman. But my point is, I think I really do think I could. You'll be
disqualified.
Well, I won't rob him. I'll fucking kill him. But then he's missing.
Then there's no fucking show because the camera's on the fucking ground next to a pool of blood.
I still survived.
No, bullshit. I don't think you can do it.
He don't think I can make it.
But apparently your fans really want to see it.
Yeah.
And I'll bet they all agree I could do it.
We've had about half a dozen that agreed, and the large majority, maybe a dozen, 2 that didn't agree.
They said I couldn't last a day?
Could not last. Well, not a day. Some people gave you more than a day, but they're saying you wouldn't last it.
They ain't one person except you who says I can't last a day.
There's people in my fucking email. If you want to open
said I can't last a day.
Straight up.
Well, I want to know who they are. I'm fucking emailing them.
Yeah. Don't email them. Go and fucking prove them wrong. Here's the thing.
You can do it.
We said if enough people emailed us, and I've gotten 30 emails, so I think we need to sign you up for the show.
Sign me up. I think there should be an ex-convict division. They get a girl like Jessica Kent and myself, and we go there naked and we survive.
She's not going to want to do it because she'll know that she won't survive.
No, she'll do it with me. She's a good friend.
She might last him. She'll be there for 3-4 days. This motherfucker will knock out in an hour.
I think he should be on Squid Games.
What's Squid Games?
You haven't seen Squid Games? Oh my God!
Ray, you're getting
great.
old, Ray. You're like my mother. You're watching these shows that don't know.
It's the newest, latest. You haven't watched Squid Games?
No. Tell us what it is.
Okay, so it's these people that have gotten in trouble with the law or whatever. But if you go to this game and you win millions and millions of dollars.
Whoa!
Is this a real
legit?
show or is this?
It's a series that's on Netflix.
Yeah, but it's like a.
It's legit.
No.
Not an actual competition.
So they're not giving them millions.
On the show they are. Okay, you've got to watch it. Okay?
Holy shit, I definitely do. What is it?
It's subtitled, okay? And for me, I don't like watching anything with subtitles. I watched this, and it was really good.
Oh, you got to read?
Huh?
You read the show.
Well, you can.
What
yeah.
Why
language
do
is
you
it
do
in?
that? What language is it in?
Korean.
Oh.
Okay. But it is so good. You guys are missing
It's
it,
in
man.
Korean. He's surprised we don't fucking know it. It's in fucking Korean.
That's right. Who the fuck goes to a Korean show?
So,
For real.
So I visited.
How did you find it?
I visited Julie's daughter up in North Carolina. Okay.
It's still a long way from
they're
Korea.
They're in their 20s.
Well, a long way from Korea.
And they couldn't believe I didn't watch Squid Games. All that age group in the 20s, everybody knows about Squid
then
Games.
that
You
makes
guys
sense
got to
why I
let
don't
us
know
know. Let 'em, if you guys are out there and you know this show, let me know. I really want to know.
You will get bombarded.
I will get hooked.
Almost everybody has watched Squid Games. I can't believe you guys, especially you.
Dang.
Really?
It is-
Now I will watch it
is so
tonight.
good.
I'm going to brush up on my Korean.
I gotta watch this now.
They live in this big old warehouse like Sam's, and they've got all the beds, all single beds. Okay?
Now they're all ex-cons.
They all have gotten into trouble and decided that this
now,
would be
is
the
it
best way
scripted
out.
or is it real?
It's
You
Is it
say they
scripted
give
or
a
is it
millions of
reality
dollars.
TV?
it's scripted. It's not
Oh,
real.
oh, okay. So it's
Well,
a show.
no,
show.
It's a
all
show. It's a
reality
show.
shows are scripted too.
No, but this is, and that's what I was trying to figure out if it's a reality show or not. He's saying it's just a show. That's
It's not. It's not
No,
real.
But everybody dies except for the last person.
Oh, so it is. They don't really kill them.
Like, you don't know it's Korea.
Good point.
He didn't say what side of
Yeah,
Korea.
if it's North Korea, they're all dead.
Impossible, yeah.
They're all dead. Even the winner. Come to the ceremony. He gets killed.
I'll tell you what, fucking Kim Jong-un wants to fucking get some approval rating around the world. He puts a show out like that.
It is so popular.
Wow.
It
George
was-
Carlin just did it.
It was the most popular show on Netflix for a while.
Squid Game.
George Carlin didn't just do anything. George Carlin's dead.
I know. I just watched him last night. I watch him all the time.
I know, but he
He
ain't.
did
You
it-
said he just did something. He didn't just do
Well,
nothing.
at that point, I just saw it.
Last thing he just did is he just got started eaten by maggots.
No, that was way long ago already. No, George Carlin did a whole thing on. He goes, America, and you know the way he is so fucking genius.
He has a
George
lot of
Carlin.
truth in his shit.
Oh shit!
yeah.
And he talked about reality TV. He goes, you know what you can do in America? These the way he talks, he goes, they're greedy. Americans, all they want is money. How about a show on suicide? We'll get them. We'll get the poor people. We'll get the disabled. They'll do it. He goes, and I'll bet you I can get 500 morons to jump off the Grand Canyon with videos on their head if you give them enough money. This is America.
What? He sounds. You have a good fucking Carlin voice.
I was watching it.
You just sounded like fucking George Carlin and
you did.
He's so fucking
Jane
funny.
Silent Bob Strike
I
Back.
love that guy, George Carlin.
Me too. He was a good guy.
I still watch him. He's got his own channel on Sirius XM. So when I'm in the car, sometimes I'll put him on.
It's not his own channel. It's his family's channel.
Oh, no.
Whoever owns his rights now.
Exactly. So Ray, we're gonna get going here in a minute. One other question: what advice do you give young people either gonna get married, maybe getting divorced, whatever, what number or whatever?
Let me go get the salt.
But throw it in the wound?
No, we need a grain of salt with his advice.
No. That's advice you want to listen. Listen, as I tell everybody on this channel, I'm no smarter than you. The only thing I have is more experience in a place you don't want to go. Well, I'm not smarter, and Ray's not saying he's smarter than anybody, but Ray has more experience in the marriage game, whatever you want to call it.
In divorce,
than,
for sure.
Than most people I know. I don't know anybody else.
All right. So what's
So,
what's the piece of
that's,
advice?
and I mean that in a good way.
Okay, so the only advice is not to stay together for the sake of just staying together.
Kids or just bullshit.
And, because I think there's it's over 50% of the people are living together just out of convenience. They can't get out. They know each other. They can deal with each other and get away, but they don't really.
So what do you
love
think
each other.
about-
So don't stay in a marriage that's bad.
Just get out.
Get out.
I give this analogy, is what I tell young people with that. I say, listen, take your marriage in a year span. If you're not happy 75% of the time and 25, you take evaluation of that year. If you're not happy, and I mean truly happy, not bullshit happy, what people think. If you're not truly happy 75% of the time, you got to start thinking about getting the fuck out. Because life is not meant to be 75% happy.
Right.
I'm not saying 100. You don't have
How
bad
about
years. or
don't
stuff like
fucking
that.
marry somebody you're not ready to spend your life with? That's
But
a-
How do you
don't
know
know.
that?
You don't know.
See, you're young on that.
fuck you, man.
No, how do you fuck you?
I've
How
been
are
with
you-
my wife longer than you've been with any of the women you've
No,
been
you
with.
haven't.
Who?
How long you been married?
13 years.
14.
Not
Already,
married, but
Teresa.
been together, living
Missy,
together.
14.
Yeah, you were in prison for fucking 11 of them.
Still married, 14.
No.
We had phone sex.
Actual married.
I'm married.
No, buddy.
Look at I'll give you. You want me to get the divorce papers?
You didn't have a relationship where you went home to that person every night. Stop. You did, and you fucking fell out 6 times. So all I'm gonna say.
Oh, you're the new expert?
I'm not the expert. He's the expert, or you're the expert. But let me tell you what the non-experts are saying is fucking just make sure that you find the right person. And unless you're 100% sure, don't fall into the she needs to get married. Like women do this thing where as soon as you fucking start, go ahead. What? Go ahead. What?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna tell him. Great. When you get divorced, if it happens, God hope it don't. If it happens, talk to me because every
What
one
the
of us
fuck
said.
are you gonna
Because
say?
every one of us said that. When you do your fucking I do's or whatever the fuck they are,
Don't get married after a
I
year.
expected 100%.
How long-
felt
I did
that,
too.
yeah.
How long
expected
were
it.
you with your first wife before you got married?
Probably a couple years.
Okay, second.
Fuck, I don't remember that.
All right, well, listen.
Ray, don't remember that. How the fuck can you remember
30
that?
years ago, I can't remember.
Let me tell you the advice. The other piece, one other
Yeah,
piece
please.
of advice. The other piece of advice is be yourself when you're starting out. Okay. So many people
100%.
pretend they do this and they do that, and then it falls off, and then the woman says, "What happened
You
to the guy?"
changed.
Right,
here?"
no,
You know?
you're right. So
How about
That's,
that?
that's important.
But how
That
about
is-
that for the women? That's
women
great
too.
advice for the woman.
Yeah.
They know how to grab a guy, whatever. You know, women are survivalists. They want a guy successful or this or whatever. They really are. They're more survival. And I think that's a nature.
that's fucking false, bro.
Well,
People
that's
are
you.
people.
I disagree.
Some women are real, some men are real.
I get
some
it,
women
but
are
I'm
fake,
talking
some
about-
men
listen,
are
It
fake.
goes both.
Men
The
like
women
to-
are
men-
fucking mothers,
men
and their
like-
fucking goal is to fucking propitiate and get a husband that's strong. Go back to the
No,
old days.
hold
You
on.
think they fucked the little guy who couldn't fucking get food?
Hey, this is 2022, buddy. We don't have to go back to the old days. Let me tell you this. Women don't get married because they're survivalists anymore. It's not like that. It's really not like that.
I disagree.
No, a lot of women can stand up on their own today. They make the same amount of money as we do, for the most part.
Nope.
You know what I mean? They got their
It's
rights.
more, yeah.
Listen,
More than- but we're
guys,
younger, but-
guys play a fucking game too to fucking get a woman fall in love with them, and guys can be fake too. It's
I
not
didn't
just
say
women.
I didn't say they couldn't.
And the fact of the matter
That's what
is,
Ray's saying. Be real.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm saying
Both
the-
I'm
sides.
saying the women are fucking. That's the big thing.
It's both sides.
my advice is actually closer to your second advice than it is to the bullshit that he's saying.
And it's not bullshit.
It is
Why?
bull-
Because I say it's bullshit.
Because you're being a womanizer, first of all.
What do you mean
Second-
a womanizer?
you're-
Why am I being a womanizer?
Well, because you're saying women are survivalists. They need it. Women need to take this advice more than
Listen,
men.
you don't think a woman thinks about a kid and raising a kid and all that?
They do.
More than the man.
Do you think in today's world they need you to fucking raise a kid?
Yes.
No, they
Not anymore.
Absolutely.
No, they get your
come on,
fucking
guys.
paycheck
Sperm
in the
bank,
mailbox.
whatever.
I'm
they
not
wanna do.
talking about sperm.
No,
bank,
no,
right?
even-
I'm talking
even if
about
you-
financial and everything else that
Yeah,
goes along.
and you'll
with it.
send a fucking check by mail every fucking month, and she'll live the same fucking lifestyle she would with you, but without you. Women don't have to act a certain way today, just like men don't have to, but they do.
Yeah.
Women and men both act a certain way. Me, I was with my wife, lived together for 5 fucking years before we got married. I got to see everything. I got to see the good, the bad. We had no money. We had some money. We had, disagreements.
Right.
You know,
The ups and downs,
I
everything.
snore. She snores.
I'd have been out of that one.
No, thank God my wife does not snore, bro, because that is a hard one, bro.
It
I
is.
give it to you.
Fucking hey, I remember in prison with Selly, man. I've seen guys get fucking beaten with a lock in the fucking sock because they snored.
Yeah, I didn't
felt
kill
bad
my
for them.
wife. I didn't kill her.
Right.
Well, we
That
don't
we know.
We don't know that for a fact.
Nobody's seen us since. But no, I'm only kidding.
After all this bullshit, Larry's going to end the show with make good choices. After all this shit we just talked
Yeah.
No,
about.
listen, what he's saying, I get what you're both saying. Today's a modern woman, but I'm telling you, young people out there, think about that. Women look at things a little bit. They're looking for that perfect husband they can have a kid with.
They're more mature.
Well, maybe, but
They
maybe
want
not.
they want a more steady life than we do. We look to fuck around.
Well, what Ray
hang with our-
said, it makes more sense then. Yes, they might want, but be yourself. You know how I am right now.
Oh, yeah.
I've been always since you know me. I'm going to be me. When I find, if you ever hear Larry's going to be with gets a girl forever or whatever.
Larry puts a ring on a woman. She needs to be fucking studied for scientific.
No, that was good. No, she's going to be exactly what I want. and I hope what she wants.
As far as you know.
Right. Again, that's what you said. You know forever. We both thought our wives were forever.
Yeah.
And obviously, everybody who gets married thinks that.
You just told us the story about how you fucking bagged your second wife, bro. And your first wife, I bet, was even fucking shadier than that.
No.
You can't tell me that you did the same thing I did before we got married. Me and my wife, we truly fell in love. It was, I can't live without her. I'm telling you this right now.
I can honestly say this. I bet, I tell every one of them. I love every one of them. And I have no regrets or, disappointments. Most of it was situational or whatever you want to call it. But everything happened, and I think it's good because I'm happy, and I think it's for the reasons that I'm happy now. And I never know. And I don't know what comes next with even me or anybody. And you know what? I look at that as a good thing. Because when it does happen, it's not going to be on our friend's terms or her terms. It's going to be on what Larry likes and she likes, and it has to be right. Because I do believe there's people out there for each other. Maybe you're it.
For Larry, too?
Yes.
Maybe.
No. For fucking
She's a
Larry.
crazy fucking bitch, but she's out there.
In fact, probably crazier than me.
She's a crazy bitch, dude. She fucking wears a butt plug to bed. You don't use them that long. See, butt plugs are good when you come. Because when you come, you squeeze your anus a lot. And boy, do you fucking really ejaculate. Oh, shit. Now we know. We know.
She needs to challenge you.
Hard. Well, in what way would you say challenge?
Because you challenge women all the time. Because you've done more than most women.
Right, and I
so
think
you
they
challenge
like it.
them. Oh, I know, but if you find a woman that challenges you,
I agree. You're right.
100%, Ray. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah,
because I do want to push that spectrum, and I have 3 things I say in sex or anything, and I said it on this show: no scat, no blood, or no serious pain. Other than that, let's try it. If it feels good, let's go.
Everybody should try everything at least once.
I agree.
No.
Well, that's
Not everything. Not everything.
Well, not everything.
Oh, I think everything.
I'm anti-blanket statements.
I'm not.
That's a blanket statement.
I like it.
I'm never ready. I'll never be ready to try a guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, that's one thing.
Here's what I got to say to both of you. I say this. I never want to live on my death or be on my deathbed and say the words.
I hear you say
I
that.
shoulda. I should have tried something.
I will guarantee you that on my deathbed, I will not say I should have fucked the guy, dude. I guarantee you.
Maybe you will.
I promise you that I won't. I literally just.
Let me just say something. My experience in life tells me nothing shocks me. Does that make sense, Ray?
It does make sense.
Okay.
All right.
And that, with that said, Ray, we'd love to thank you again for coming on the show.
Thanks
your
for
advice,
having me.
Your advice, and I think is amazing advice. Just be you, no matter what that fucking you is. Be it, and I believe that somebody's going to get it. Anything else to support, kiddo?
Nothing, man. The cigars are going to ship by the end of this month. I know a lot of people have been emailing.
I know.
Pre-orders and stuff. We'll get them as soon as we absolutely can. Hopefully by the end of the month, things are
Hopefully by the
moving
end of
that
next
way.
week.
And we haven't said this in a long time. If you have Discord, or if you don't have Discord, you should download Discord and get on the Discord for Larry Lawton. We've got a lot of things coming over there.
I'm actually going to be on that probably today.
There you go. So
I
you
gotta
get
ask
to talk
a
to
couple
Larry
questions.
and all that shit. So that's all I got, Larry.
All right, that sounds great. Ben's great show. Ray, again, thanks again,
Thanks,
man.
Ray.
I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thanks
Been
for being a
great.
fan. And you fucked the fit.
I'm
You
a
know,
big fan.
a close friend of
Big,
mine.
big
You know
fan.
that. You know how close we are.
Yeah.
And you know I'm here for anything.
Happy 69th.
I'm here for
Thank
your
you.
7th, 8th, 9th divorce. I'm still here.
Yeah.
But I'm fucking with you, Ray.
This is my last marriage.
I love it. Good for you. That's the way to go.
I love Julie.
I know you do.
Listen, in a couple of years when he's getting married again, we'll bring him on the fucking show and remind him of this moment.
Are you kidding me? Get the recording.
This is my last. Going into lucky number 7,
Nah,
baby.
enough fun, Ray. No, he really loves his girl. I know
No,
that.
I know. I love Julie.
Yes, and we had a great time, and all I give a shit is everybody's happy, and I really no matter what that
absolutely.
is. So, with that said, everybody, please have a great weekend. It's Veterans Day. If you see
Happy Veterans Day, Larry.
hey, thank you. And if you guys see a veteran out there today, just say hello to him. Maybe buy him a beer if you're at a bar or something like that. He did do what he had to do. And with that, make fucking good choices, please. I don't want to see you go where I went or any bad things happen to you. Think before you act, but have fun. Take care, everybody. See you Monday.